In today's video, we are going to be doing a tier list of some of the best and worst Pokemon sets from the Sword and Shield era. Alright everyone, as you can see here, we have the tier maker set up. We have every set from the Sword and Shield era. First set up here, we have Battle Styles. For Battle Styles, I'm going to go with okay. You have the Tyranitar alt art and some of the Urshifu alt arts. I think they're decent, but not great. The Tyranitar alt art's definitely one of the big hitter cards out of the entire Sword and Shield era. Next up here we have Brilliant Stars. When it comes to Brilliant Stars, I would go with great. I think Brilliant Stars is overall a pretty solid set. You have the Charizard V alt art, you have the Arceus alt art. Just really cool artwork all around, and I think it's a great set. Now, when it comes to Rebel Clash, I'm going to go with terrible. I don't like Rebel Clash. I never really opened it. I know a lot of people say it gets hate and it doesn't deserve to be one of the lowest sets, but this is personally what I think. Alright, next up here we have Champion's Path. This might rub a lot of people the wrong way, but I'm going with bad. Champion's Path, in my opinion, should have been combined with Darkness Ablaze. The only two cards in the set are the two Charizard cards. Other than that, what is there? No one even knows. You either get one of the two Charizards, the VMAX Rainbow or the Shiny V, and that's it. Darkness Ablaze, I'm going with terrible. The only card in this set that everyone talks about or knows is the Charizard VMAX. Other than that, I couldn't name really another card in the set other than the Houndoom V full art, because that is a card that I'm actually getting graded right now. So next up we have Celebrations here. 25th anniversary. I'm gonna go with good, honestly. I know you get a pretty high pull rates out of this set, but a lot of the artworks in there are really cool. You see a lot of like vintage artworks that are put into modern artworks. You know, you're surfing Pikachu, you're flying Pikachu, that type of stuff. Astral Radiance. I'm gonna go good with Astral Radiance. It's close between great and good. It has a lot of cool artworks. You know, maybe we'll go with great, actually. You have your Dialga, your Palkia, and your Machamp alt arts really leading the way for this set. Solid artwork overall. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, we're going to go with bad. Better than Darkness Ablaze and Rebel Clash. I mean, you have your Mewtwo alt art, your Conkeldurr alt art, you know, your Radiant cards, your Radiant Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, that kind of thing. So people like that stuff, so we won't say it's terrible. Next up, we have Chilling Reign. Pull rates on this set, not great. I'm going to go with, I think, Chilling Reign. I guess you could say fantastic. You have your Galarian Birds. You have the Blaziken VMAX card. Really a lot of big hitter cards, your Blissey cards, your Shadow Rider, Calyrex, all those. Next up, Evolving Skies. I could be really biased in this, but I mean, most people would put it up here. This is a set that I opened a lot of. I think it's a fantastic set. The artworks are spot on. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Let's go with Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike, fantastic set. When it first came out, a lot of people didn't really like it that much. You know, they're like, oh, like it's not that good. But now everyone loves it. The Gengar card is a super big card. Really big hitter card. I think the artwork on that card's really good. I think it's a fantastic set. Lost Origin, let's see. I'm going to put it at great. Really, your big hitter cards in that are the Giratina alt art and the Aerodactyl. It's not as good as Fusion Strike or Evolving Skies or Chilling Reign, as in the amount of alternate art cards it has. So I would put it great. Sword and Shield base set, I would say bad. No one really opens up Sword and Shield base set. When's the last time you've seen someone do a Sword and Shield base set video? Everyone always talks about how they're investing in Sword and Shield base just because base set stuff always goes up. but that's the only type of content I ever see around Sword and Shield base set. Not any alt arts, not anything super crazy like that. Shining Fates, I'm putting it at bad. I think Paldean Fates and Hidden Fates are way, way better than Shining Fates. The only card in this set is the Charizard VMAX, and it's either that or go home. Silver Tempest, I'm going to put it at great. I really like the Lugia V alt art. Now, the other alt arts aren't crazy, but I really do like the Lugia alt art. I know my chart here is kind of split up between I either think it's pretty good or bad, but this is just my personal opinion on the sets. We got the last set up here, Vivid Voltage, and this might get some hate, but I'm going with okay. I think the Amazing Rares are pretty cool. Even though they're not worth a ton, I still think they're cool cards. You got your Rainbow Chonkachu, really like that card. So I'm going to say it's an okay set. Now, I'm sure some people are going to be like, what the heck, you think Vivid Voltage is better than Champion's Path? I mean, yeah, I think it has more cooler cards than Champion's Path. Champion's Path only has 2 cards that anyone cares about, and it's the 2 Charizard cards. Obviously, Vivid Voltage is better than Pokemon Go and Sword and Shield base set. Shining Fates, I mean, it only has 1 Charizard VMAX Shiny, and then obviously the terrible sets here, Rebel Clash and Darkness Ablaze. It's not even comparable in that aspect. For the OK category, I think this is pretty accurate. I would say Celebrations is better than Battle Styles and Vivid Voltage. Great sets. I'd say these are pretty spot on. And then Fantastic. I mean, those are the sets that I think have the best alt arts. And I'm sure someone's going to come at me in the comments and say, oh, you're just picking the sets that have the most alt arts and the most expensive ones, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're the most expensive ones for a reason. It's because they have the best artwork. And that's just what I think. That's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you could like, comment, subscribe, share, anything helps the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.